Hello, SpeedGaming. Welcome to another randomizer tournament, main tournament run with Group 3 AD Total Swap. My name's Keaton. Joined by you guys, everybody in the chat today. So, and obviously Phoenix did a wonderful job in helping set things up. We have two wonderful runners. We got Gabriel and Masakuni, who's going to do some teleswap for me. Not for me, but for you guys for his main tournament. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, very excited to see how the runners do this mode. I've actually really enjoyed myself tile swap. It's been like it's been interesting, or it's like trying new sort of strategies of a game that I've been playing for ever. So it's been nice, and ready to go. Let's see how they start. Oh, there's a glove right away. Okay, so we're definitely in Light World. There's a quick map check, which was so quick that I didn't even see it. So it looks like there was a crystal on Skullwoods. Oh no. Yep, so for tile swap, that's where we're kind of noticing some of these dark world bosses and places that you think are trouble, typically in the light world, and that's because every time you move a tile from the main map, it swaps. So it could be light world. That's why you have at the very top left-hand corner, they have an L or sometimes a D, meaning you're in a dark world. So right now, Kakariko's they're in a light world, but they're in the dark world sort of placement. So you're gonna get all the items that you typically see in the dark world. Thieves Town, chess game. Gabriel's getting a hand. But unfortunately, it does not have a bomb. But there could be a bomb right in the... There could be a bomb right into the flowers right below the... that hut in the dark world. Gabriel doing this Skullwoods play where you could get a whole bunch of bombs. And okay, well, then there's some bombs for NASA. Definitely not easy. At least getting Caverna makes things a lot easier to get through the dark world. Or just we're probably going to see a few of those early on. Unfortunately, this is unforgiving mode with no real defense. We'll see where NASA, how far NASA goes into. Okay, no, it's just going to warp out, which makes sense because it just doesn't have the items right now. that mummy is not being nice, and this friend is also not being nice. Oh, okay. I think he's. There we go. He's in. Oh no. Oh, poor Gabriel's not having the best of luck right now. Right, Gabriel. But he's persisting, so let's give him credit for that. He at least has now magic, so that should help. And he's through, and he's in. So, and he's rewarded with a small key. Fortunately, oh, NASA's found the. Oh. There's 3. There's 4. Now he's gonna have to reset the game. Get some more money. Not having the best luck in the first one. And there it is. Let's stick around until I finally got through. 0 game, 3, 4. There you go. Now so I gotta really stock up on money. Okay. I mean, stacking up money early on is always nice, just in case you have to make this call to do. Like with the glove, that does mean a certain fish is in logic. Actually, both fishes could be in logic. Well, no, well, not both of them at the same time. Just at least one or the other. There we go. So now he has 500 rubies. So he's not going to go to the race game. So tell NASA that he needs to use the Bumble Bobble music. We're going to use that avatar. Yeah, no, for sure. Coding material, yes. Normally, easy rooms could be quite painful in this mode. All right, so some more money. Save and quit. He's going to go right to the bottom room, which is Ice Palace and Swamp. It's going to be our 5-6 crystals today. So let's see what's in South Shore. Okay, South Shore, we're going to get the ability to do Johnny Two Bombs. He'll get his name back to Hype Cave if this is hype. And well, we get our first sword. I don't think I would consider that fully hype, but I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Wasn't terrible, but we've seen better hypes. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, it's a sword and a heart are nice, but something nicer could have been nice, better. Like, swords, we do have some progression of the Cane of Bruna, so at least that gives us a weapon. Heart's always good for safety in this mode, for sure. Let's see what NASA. Oh, 10 arrows. So, nothing too exciting there. We're gonna see what we can. Nope. So that's all Dark World area. So we're blocked to go into anywhere after that. And Gabriel is going to get their sword and heart. We're going to get hopefully, yep, Moldorm Cave. We have bombs, we have a sword, so this should be okay. Not the easiest Moldorm Cave, we're doing some more strats. I think one. Oh, did he purposely do that? Okay. No, I agree. Hopefully something's nice. Let's see. Money. Arrows. Blue mail. Okay, I'll take blue mail. There was a map check. We have a. Like, what we know for sure right now is there's a crystal. Yeah, there's at least some protection with Moldor. Yeah, with getting the. Especially in this mode. You know, right now the runners are unfortunately only having 4 hearts. This is not really ideal for the runners right now. And but they're doing the best they can. Let's see what Ice Rod Cave has us, and another piece of hearts. So, yeah, save and quit. Where to next? Well, with the glove, maybe do Sanctuary. The back of Escape. And so that knowledge means it's your hammer blocked from going anywhere. Oh, there's flippers. So we're no longer hammer blocked to go to the Eastern World checks. So that puts that into logic. So let's see what Gabriel does now with that knowledge. He's going to try to do escape. Yeah, this makes sense. There's at least a few checks here. Ten arrows. Nothing too exciting there. And there's hook shot. So that's early hook shot's always nice. Well, meantime, NASA's gonna take those flippers and put them to good use and probably do the man under the bridge, and then Zora. So we just get some magic refills on the key. Man under the bridge is not useful. And bombos. Okay. Where's our next progression today? This is all in logic because of the flippers. There's a bow. There's a flute. There's our logical mountain access. So now we kind of have a couple of decisions of, do we check out nothing on the ledge? If we check out the, I imagine they'll just go right to Death Mountain and see what's available there prior to doing Eastern or Pod. There's a green goo. Oh, that's nice to have. Now, one thing with this mode, because the flute is dark, a lot of times the flute is automatically activated, especially we're in the light world. The Kakariko, you can't get the break the bird open because it's in the dark world. And that's just oh, there we go. All right, gonna check out what's in Misery today. Now there are 2 checks that are in Logic. There is the sword upgrade. There's a piece of heart. So that's one step closer to doing Castle Tower, and this is an old dungeon seed, so we're going to see both Agas, and we'll also see how generous the game is to us. This is our first check looking. So this is all normal eastern area. Both are checking out Saha's house. Shield, and there's a mirror. That's really helpful. Mirror in this mode is definitely very helpful. We can kind of find, especially when you're in the dark, you can kind of change your sceneries. Now we're still missing some important items to get to the Dark World. We're still missing either a hammer and a moon pearl. Now, but we could also get to Dark World if we have a lantern. All right. So far for our runners, Masakuni is looking for their first win of this tournament, and Gabriel's 1-4. So hoping for So this is both their last game of the in the brackets. Or round robin. And Nessa has the advantage because he has that bow, so he could full clear this. Well, this will be a double dip for Gabriel. There is compass. This room's definitely not logical, of course. So, but we'll see what's in here. Because it's all dungeons, it needs to get done. And it's just 300 rubies. And Gabriel's just gonna say, nope, I'm done. Which makes sense. I mean, he doesn't have any more progression. Well, NASA. You may want to do a heart refill before he goes and grab a fairy before he goes to the next room. This way he can at least use sword beams against that. Well, Gabriel's going to go to the he's going to go do the mountain. Nope. The mountain climb. Nope, he can't do the mountain climb. He doesn't have cape. Or he's not in the Dark World. That's not useful either, so... He knows he needs to find his progression elsewhere, which... There we go. Nice. There's the other one. And he got the key, and he's through. Yeah, finding that pot could be interesting. And NASA's in the other room. Nice job. There's the bow. There's the flute for Gabriel. Oh no. 1, 2, there we go. Yeah, I believe Gabriel is Brazil. Or from Brazil, I should say. No, Armos is non-logic until we get Lantern or Fire Rod. Yeah. So we're still missing some important items to do that. Mountains and logic because we have the flutes. And that's not going to be helpful. Well, actually, no. I mean, we could do with hookshot and glove. Nope, no, you can't do that. Because you're in the light world. You have to be in the dark world to do that. No, this is nope. That's true. He may be able to get through on the other side. He will be able to rescue the old man. Oh no, he won't be able to. Oh, never mind. He may be able to. He can't go to the other side because he doesn't have hookshot yet, and hookshot. Where is he going to go now? Okay, so he may be able to do Super Bunny Cave. We'll see. Oh, no, he's hammer blocked. Yep. It's one of the tricky parts of this mode is trying to figure out because every tile could change the way what things you have available. Gabriel, that's not gonna go now. It's gonna do his thieves check. No, he's already done his thieves check. He's just gonna go dip here a little more. Okay. I know, but it's the thieves being mean. He stole NASA's bombs, but that happens. Yeah, like we said before, for Gabriel's side, same with this is non-logic until you get the. But it is a dungeon that's completable. There's a map. You gotta be careful of those crickets. They bite. Oh, that would be a sight to see on Lamp on Floating Island. And Gabriel gets his first crystal of the game, so now both runners have one crystal each. There's a heart there, okay. There's some more money, so nothing really useful so far in Thieves Town. Like, NASA has blue mail and 7 hearts, so it's doable. This is definitely not an easy race to do. Gabriel's going to give us right side mountain with that hook shot. Alright, got through the first 2 phases, no damage. Very nice. There's the ice rod. There's a piece of heart. There's the book. There's the lamp. Now, overall, it doesn't really open. Okay, that opens up, that makes AGA 1 in logic. We have to do it anyway, so that could be a play that the runners may just go next, or at least Gabriel might, knowing what the tools that he has. Like, that's just remembering that things that are in Light World typically aren't in this mode. Like every sort of tile section you go into could be a light or dark world, and you just gotta. So right now, there's Skull Woods. Now, Gabriel can now rescue the old man and Logic with the lamp. So this could be a There we go. All right. So Gabriel's now in the thieves town, and then we have NASA trying to get through Skull Woods unscathed. Oh, my internet decided to kink out for a little bit, so let's wait for. All right, and NASA's gonna make the climb to. Let's make sense. Like this is, or at least if he'll get his hook shot. Now, if you're an actor, would you make the climb here? I probably would, because if you're right here, you have. Oh, he doesn't have the lamp yet, but he doesn't know that's unlocked yet. So yeah, that's just still missing a few items to make that choice into. There's a trick shot. No, I just NASA could try to do the climb without lantern. I probably wouldn't, but I just kind of be as busy here. Let the game tell me where to go next. There's bombs. So Gabriel can now do the climb. He has the knowledge that he has the lamp, he has Master Sword, so he knows pretty much this is the next piece of progression. I don't think there's anything else for our runners. There we go. Back to my normal computer. That was weird. My internet went out for a second there. Cantor link to the past, Ken. They can't do pod yet until they. Well, first they don't have mirror, and right now, eastern area is Light World. The only thing they can get into is the Eastern Palace. They would have to go to the Dark World. Or to get one of the tiles to swap from Light World to Dark World in order to get to Pod. So right now, Pod's not accessible yet. Oh, desert? I mean, they could do desert, yes. Or no, they can't do desert because the desert's misery. Thank you, Lana. Yep, so there's a part piece, there's some bombs. Like right now, Gabriel has a chance. So he could go to pod. But he's still missing the moon pearl. So even the fact that he could get in there after doing this boss, unless of course pearl is on pyramid, he still can't do it. But he could get to Kakariko from the light from where he's at. It'll be a bunny walk, but then in the bunny walk state, he could do a few checks like sick kid, and he could also do the follow guy in Kakariko, and that would be in logic. So now it's a moon pearl hunt. And $300 on the ledge. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, you may not want to save and quit. No, you may not want to save and quit. Oh, okay, whatever. I think he's like you need to stay in a dark world state because he doesn't have moon pearl. He's just gonna have to do like especially if you have your tracker, it'll help you maybe tell the runners where the next logical places are open right now, and I believe the only logical places that are open is in Kakariko. Oh, but with the book, I mean, well, actually, the book. Now, yeah, I guess the book that open up bombos. No, because he would still be in. Yeah, that's non-logic. I don't think he can open up this chest. Oh, okay, maybe he can. Okay, good to know. NASA is trying to figure out where the next progression is. It's not there. Yeah, I think for Gabriel, it needs to go to Kakariko. Oh, you could use the book as a bunny? Okay, that's good to know. I mean, yeah, you could also do Swamp. No, he can't do Swamp because he's still in the bunny state. He just can't. He could do it, but not. No, he can't do it logically because he would need to die a few times. Oh, he's just being beat up. Poor dog. Is NASA stuck? Okay, there we go. $50. There you go. So nothing on K45. I did forget about K45, if that is a in logic check. There's a big heart. All right, so where's NASA gonna go next? He probably needs to do is clear. There's money, so that's not the answer. Where is our moon pearl today? No, you can't go into. No, you have to. If you're going to dungeon, that's typically a dark hole dungeon. You can't. It's not logic if you die just to go into Link. Unfortunately for NASA, I believe he used a little loss of the progression. So what he needs to do is climb. I believe the progression is in this world. Yeah, I forgot that this is in logic. Yep, I forgot the blacksmith. Completely forgot about blacksmith. No. This could be our logic. Is this our moon pearl? There's our moon pearl. 39 minutes into the game, we finally got it. So that's our. That's what 80 tiles can do. So basically, logic is we have to climb, get all the items necessary so we could get into Kakariko. Oh, go to Aga 1, beat Aga 1, and then bunny walk all the way to Kakariko to do some of the checks. So what NASA unfortunately needs to do is make their way to, and I think that's where they're just lost. They just don't realize the guys clear, um, like IGA 1. Hopefully they figure it out. We're still rooting for them. They're I think this is like for individuals that use a tracker, having a good tracker does help, especially even this mode. Just because it's at least if you do the top, because some trackers actually allow you to swap to allow you to see, okay, if this is this mode, is what's available, and that really helps. Okay, so all right, let's see what Gabriel is going to go do next. Nope. Like he needs, like for those that's wondering, what he needs to go to the castle tower to get to the dark world. The dark world. In the meantime, Gabriel's making their way, looking at what's available. Well, I can't get that sealed, even if you wanted to, without the boots. So I don't think he's going to get. I don't think he's going to do the bunny rock anytime soon. Nothing on. Nothing there today. No, I think we've all been here too with the races that I know when I started, where I missed something on my tracker or that this is this. All right, Gabriel's gonna do Swamp Palace. This is all in logic. Well, no, it's not in logic because he doesn't have a hammer. He can clear it. He has hook shot. He has items to clear it, but it's not in logic until he has the hammer. Let's go. Let's see. Let's switch to Gabriel's music for now. Oh, we got some vanilla Link to the Past music. Strangely, I have not heard this in a while. I think he's just lost right now. NASA is just trying to figure out where to go next and doesn't realize his progression is at Castle Tower. Oh, there's red mail. Now, I imagine for Gabriel, even though there are 2 items still left in Swamp, I wonder if he'd be inclined to skip it the left side, because it's all he's doing right now is all non-logic. There we go. Nice. Oh, that lamb's not going to do much. Very nice. Oh, there's half magic. There's the 5/6 crystal for today. No, desert maybe beatable, but it depends if it's boot required. And we're still missing hammer, and we can't do Ice Palace yet. We could walk the pod, but without hammer, that could be a potential double dip. It's a heart. All right, this is good. No, oh no! Come on, north, north. No, come on, NASA. You can do it. I'm trying to telepathically tell him north. Go to Hydro Castle. There's a small key for desert. Yes, he needs the Sky Reaper. What NASA needs to do is clear Castle Tower and then bunny walk to Kakariko. And once he's in Kakariko, he needs to use the mirror to pick up the Smith and turn the Smith in to get this Moon Pearl. Eh, I've seen some worse logic when it comes to this game. It's, but I mean, the game does have you gave you one. I think the game gave you all the tools to make sure you got access to Castle Tower, and you're missing Hammer. So knowing that, you just have to kind of go with it. And in this mode, you know, there's at least 4 or 5 potential places to get stuff in bunny shape, bunny walk state. So Gabriel's going to check out Pod because there's not really many options, which makes sense. There's 5 checks in Pod. Alright. While we're obviously Gabriel kind of going through Pod, just make sure you give our runners a follow. This is the old Dungeons tile swap, Group K mode. This is both these runners' last game of the tournament, so we definitely want to give them our love and support. My name's Keaton, doing commentary for everyone. And yeah, so far I've been really enjoying watching a lot of this siege and also learning a lot myself, where it's quite fun to watch like different strategies of runners, and it's really neat. And actually, like House Swap, the first time I ran this, I definitely ran into some of my obstacles, and that's going to happen. But it's really, I found it a really interesting mode. I kind of regret not picking this one as one of my options during my time on tournament. But ended up being 0-6, but that's okay. I learned a lot. And I actually, for a couple of runs, I was really impressed with my what I learned and got some good knowledge during races. And some were actually really close, so I was really happy with that. Alright, there's Mirror. There's another key. I think the one thing I'm just kind of wondering for NASA is are they looking for a Moon Pearl before they go into Castle Tower, or they don't realize that Castle Tower is the answer? Well, I obviously don't think Castle Tower is the answer. I'm just wondering if they're just thinking they need Moon Pearl before they go into the Dark World. There's the boots. So for Gabriel, his go mode right now is hammer and possibly a coin. He also maybe gloves. I'm trying to remember if he needs gloves. It doesn't need gloves for misery. Yeah, he wouldn't need gloves for Turtle Rock though. There's a hammer. So wow. Oh, folks, that is a vanilla, true vanilla hammer. Okay. All right, I think. Nope. Come on. A little more north. Keep going up. No. You're going the right way. Come on. No. Yeah, I think. Like, I think he knows he has to be in, get to the other world. He's just not sure how. And I think that's why he keeps trying to look at the tiles. Nice kill by Gabriel. He's got his fourth boss down. There's a green pennant, which may be required. All right. Yay! I think these that. All right, so where's Gabriel gonna go now? Just doing the bombos check. Okay. No, wait, he's already done the bombos check. Never mind. He's gonna do desert. All right. Nothing fun in desert yet. Right. 2 out of 3. There we go. Gabriel's got his 5th boss down. Or is he going to go off next? He still does have a coin. He still doesn't have... Oh, he could do Skull Woods, yes. This makes sense. I like Key Sandy. Key Sandy's fun. I also like cross keys. I find that's a fun mode. I'm definitely not that good at it. I feel like there's still some things I need to work on with cross keys, but I find it fun just because it could be like situations like this where you're in bunny state and you gotta kind of figure out what I can do and can't do. So Gabriel's gonna check out what's available on book. Let's go get a blind pet pull. Alright. Oh, powder! Yay! There we go. Here's Makula. Nice kill on Gabriel's side. Oh, there's the glove. Well, that is one step closer to figuring out what we need in our progression. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I don't think there's anything on Lumberjack, but okay. This is really good for Gabriel, or NASA. There's a Moon Pearl, yay! So that's really gonna help him navigating the rest of Dark World. There's a piece of heart. Now, we'll say, folks, anything can still happen. I mean, this is like obviously Gabriel has a pretty big head start with a lot of the checks in Light World and Dark World covered, but anything can still happen. It's 20 more bucks. I think definitely races where a runner misclick something and it turned into be their go mode item, and so. Yep, so this is in logic with Fire Rod, so Ice Palace is now beatable. $50. Small coin. NASA's gonna get his powder. No, not yet. There's the red potion. Still 2 items left in... there's 1 more item left in Ice Palace. Yep, that's just a piece of heart for NASA. More love. Now we'll beat Mr. Iceman. So no more items, but it does open up Pyramid, since we have now both the red crystal dungeons done. I still can't do TR. Very nice. That's 7 bosses down. 3 to go, not including Argus 2. For NASA, this is, if he's going to pod, this is actually really good for him. Nope, going to go to Swamp. Oh, I'm going to go to Catfish, maybe? Which could be something if something's here. No, 100%. Or if this is your because everybody has different levels of experience comes to randomizer and the different modes available. So there's just maybe his tracker or something. You'll find out later after the race to find out. Sort of either something that was happening that didn't help him figure out where his next progression was. Meanwhile, Gabriel's making his way through. I'm gonna get down. Nope, just a map. So Tower Hera now. Then afterwards, we're still missing coins. Bite Cave, potentially? Nope, this... Okay... According to Gabriel's tracker, he still has one item in Tower Hera. That's Compass. That's his crystal. Okay, so he's gonna go back for that one item. He doesn't have a small key. Oh, never mind. He used a small key. Never mind. But he's forgetting he didn't check the big chest in Tower Hera. If folks are just joining us, so the main difference between the two runners right now is NASA got stuck after having all the items and just kind of was struggling for about 15-20 minutes trying to figure out their next progression. Not realizing the next progression was you have to beat Castle Tower, then walk to Smith's to get the pick up the Smith Moon, and then use the mirror to turn the Smith in to get the Moon Pearl. So that's pretty much the big difference in this race. And nothing in Tower Hera. That is not the answer. So right now, NASA needs to go to Pod to get their hammer and get their boots. There's Bombos. I think what NASA's going to do is dip in this swamp. Unfortunately, this is not in logic. So if they know how to do the Specky clip, they can at least clear it. That's Pizza Heart. And progression could be in Turtle Rock. Mire. Yeah, Mire's fully clearable, so this makes sense. There we go. Okay, so now we're in Mire. There's the big key. There's... That's, I guess, is Can of Samaria. Oh. That did not do anything. Oh, okay. Oh. That's different. I don't think I ever seen that before. Way of doing the sports glitch. And that is crystal number 6 and crystal number 2 for NASA side. Let's see where Gabriel's going next. Very nice. Don't think he has many checks besides this one. So we'll see where he goes after here. There's bombs. There's 300 rubies. He's going to do his catfish check, but we know the progression's not there. Now, for Gabriel, he hasn't done... He still has one check available in Swamp. And also a check available in Misery. I imagine both he does not want to do. This is... Hammer Pegs? $300 rubies, so that's not the answer. Now, all this does in theory get time back to NASA. There's the big key. There's the map. No, that's not the progression. Okay. Alright. Man under the bridge. Time. Where's Quake? I think that might be what he's looking for. There we go. So I think that may be go mode for, if that's the coin that he's looking for, then that would be go mode for Gabriel at 140. NASA gets his ice rod, fire rod. All right. There's a big key. There's a small key. And yet none of those are the key to my heart. No. Those little sprites are just causing Gabriel a little bit of an issue, but he's got through it. There's a small key. Well, that's both. No, he still needs one more small key to there's bombs. Oh no, actually that's all the small keys he needs. Never mind. It's alright. So no laser bridge today. Gabriel's got gold sword. He has fire rod, ice rod. Unfortunately, he doesn't have silvers. So Gabriel does have a red potion if he needs it. Nice kill for Gabriel. So that's all the dungeons. Now we beat Aga 2. This is also a good time if or anyone wants to throw a guess of where the big key for GT is, put in your numbers in the chat. I'm gonna go with the number 5 today. It didn't work for me last game. I'll go try it this game. Let's see what happens. Alright. There we go. Let's see what Gabriel does here. He's gonna go the right side first. I actually like. I'm a definitely a big right side person. Do the right side. Do these 2 checks there. The 4 checks on the side. So we'll see. Boom, boom. There. Oh. There we go. That's it. All right. There's some bombs. There's a coin. There's another coin. And there's some arrow. So I'm out. I lose. All right. So that is check number 6. There's number 7. Nothing on the torch today. There's mushroom. Something could be a mushroom. You never know. There's another small key. There's gold sword for NASA. There's bombs. There's nothing yet. 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, okay, game. Bye, Raja. Alright. 18. Are we going to get Taru? And tiles? I think it would be kind of funny and ironic. Nope, not vanilla. We got a tall room! Oh, forerunners. We're making them stuff. The sea's making them suffer today. Oh. Cute little doggy. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? Oh, okay, Gabriel doesn't have cape, otherwise he could just... Um... While we're watching them, definitely make sure that you follow some of our other races that are going on. We have... there's definitely have a lot of races happening within the community today as the mentor tournament, or not the mentor tournament, the main tournament. I get my tournaments right. The main tournament were the so right now we have a couple of races that one race that started at 4 o'clock on SpeedGaming, and then our next race is at 6 o'clock on SpeedGaming 2 versus Cross Keys with Astro and Hitman. 7 o'clock is another Tiles. And then 10 o'clock on SpeedGaming 2 is Brewers Fan JP and versus Click. And tomorrow morning at 6 we have another Cross Keys with PTM and Stetchen. Where is NASA going? I know he needs to hammer. So he could go into pod. But to get into pod, he actually needs to go to back to pyramid. Yeah, he's just realizing he needs hammer. There the torch. Oh, he doesn't have any magic. Oh, he had enough. Okay. And now he'll get his magic refill. And a small key. So, with all the things that were in, I wonder where our silvers were. I mean, it's either in Turtle Rock or in Measuring. Because At least Gabriel full cleared everything. Dark. It could be in big chess. In um, Ganon's tower. There we go. Nice, nice, very nice triple. And now, he really doesn't have silvers. He does have a red potion, and he does have butter sword. So he's in phase 2. That could have been bad. So hopefully he gets the torch glitch. Like, he would still have enough magic without the torch bricks if he has to use lamp. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Nice triple. Six. 7. 8. Who do you appreciate? 9. 10. And put your GGs together for Gabriel. Just gonna take this win. This will be his second win of the in this tournament. And his last game in the in his last one. So GG's. And NASA's still running their race. Augustus Boops. We'll see if any of our runners will join us in chat today. And trying to find out. So it was a good race by Gabriel. Like he really did. Oh, and we're talking about our winner today. GG's. Oh, I can barely hear you.
What a strange siege.
Oh, GG's. How you feeling? That was a seed. That was a interesting moon pearl.
Yeah. I think I never saw a Pro on Smith.
No, I don't think I haven't seen that before. But I mean, it is in logic, because all we need to do is just walk over to get the moon pearl, in our bunny state, but doing it from Castle Tower, that's fun.
Yeah.
Like I know I figured it may be either on Sick Kid or Bottle Guy, but nope, going on Smiths. So yeah, it is what it is.
I was trying to be on Bombo Stable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that some mentioned in chat, that is also available with the book, and that we can do that in Bunny State in this seed. So I'm like, oh, good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but overall, how did you feel about the seed?
Can you repeat, please?
Oh, overall, how did you feel about the seed?
Oh, I felt like I was too.
Okay.
I can't explain because I found that being pro too late, and that vanilla him was a little bit strange too. So okay,
Yeah.
I'm doing everything, and I'm not finding anything. So I don't know how to explain this.
Yeah, that hammer vanilla was pretty tough. Like like both of you pretty much slash resorted that one. Which I get it too, because you don't want to double dip a dungeon, which especially how that moon pearl went. I know Quake was also kind of like that was a fun Quake for you.
I was thinking in a way to do water walking, but
this was your last game of the tournament, right?
yeah,
How'd you like the tournament?
yeah, I've liked it.
Have you done this before?
I've played the Challenge Cup 2 years ago, if I'm not wrong.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it definitely was fun to like and the different modes were interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good to like you definitely played really well, and did you have a mode that you really enjoyed during the tournament, or?
Can you repeat?
Did you have a mode you really enjoyed during your tournament play?
I've enjoyed this mode.
Oh, okay.
I can analyze it, but Jumbo and Masakuni just banned analyze it, so
There you go. right. Do you have any more? Is there anything else in the chat before? We're gonna probably definitely watch until NASA is still racing. So, but do you have anything else you'd like to add or send your kudos to?
Can you repeat?
I'm just wondering if you wanted to say anything else.
I don't have anything.
All right. Well, GG's. You had a definitely great race, and look forward to watching you again.
Thank you. Right, I need to go.
Okay, no problem. GG's.
Thank you.
All right, that's Gabriel, or winner for this seed. While we finish watching NASA complete his routing of the race. So right now he's in Ice Palace. He's still, I believe he's in no mode because he just needs to get bombos in order to complete Mire. Alright, and with Butter Sword, that makes this boss lots more easy. There it goes. And he's gone. Just a mention to make sure you give a follow to both our racers for putting on a great show for tonight. And definitely just a reminder that there's a bunch of races happening today on SpeedGaming. So yeah, keep an eye out for all the races available. There's also other races that are currently in progress on this main tournament, which has been really fun. Like this is my first year actually racing in the tournament. I've done the mentor tournament twice, and definitely learned a lot. And even this tournament, I definitely learned a lot. Or even though I didn't win any games, it was sad, but it was really fun. Like it was really good experience on, and enjoyed my experience with the racers I had and the fun. Yeah, I'm seeing what you guys are mentioning in chat, so I'm just trying to get this confirmation that that's okay for. Um, okay, so I guess it's up to me. But yeah, so I guess at the end of the day, we're gonna let NASA continue doing his race. He's still about 20 minutes away, probably till finishing up. So we're gonna just it's just a good reminder that make sure you give these runners a follow. I mean, they've definitely put on performance for us today, and appreciate their love and support. Make sure you definitely follow also Phoenix, who helped get the stream ready, and keep an eye out for the fellow racers. I am Keaton. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll hope to have everyone a good night.